access to getting to the party regardless of their starting location. So for me, that looks like you got a 5-year associate, a 1-year associate, a 20-year associate. And you may very well have a 5-year associate that outperforms that 20-year associate just because their own work ethic. But what are we doing to make sure that each one of those associates, no matter where they're at, are getting the developmental needs that they need to get where they want to go and get where they need to go? So what is one tool that we use to help everybody with their developmental needs?
Knowledge Depot.
Boom, Knowledge Depot, love it, love it. Anybody can think of any more?
Pocket guide.
Pocket Guide, love it, love it. And give me one more that's tailored to each individual.
Coaching program.
Coaching program, love it, love it. And one more I'm looking for.
Blueprint.
Boom, thank you. Blueprint. So blueprints are your opportunity as a leader to create equity in your store, because that is all about that associate. That is all about where they want to go, what they want to do, who they want to be. And when we make sure that each associate knows that we're invested in where they want to go, I bet we'll get more buy-in out of them. What do you guys think? Awesome, awesome. So the next thing we're going to talk about is, are we asking the proper questions to know if we are creating belonging? So one thing that I'll tell you is that if you have a room full of the people that look all the same, think all the same, look all the same, there is no possible way that you're getting all the questions about the environment that you're in. And I can guarantee you, if the leadership team looks exactly alike and all the associates predominantly, there's probably a marginalized community within that store that is not getting spoken for. So when we talk about leadership and we talk about getting promoted, one of the things that we do as a company is we talk about a person being a good fit for a store. How many of you ever heard that? Like, are you a good fit for the store? And when you think about being ready to be promoted, you could be an all-star and you could be great, but are you a good fit for that store? Why does that matter? Why do you think that that's so important that we curate that leadership team to make sure that it's a good fit for the store? Why do you think that's important?
Because there's so many personality differences in the store.
Yes. And when you have all those personality differences, each one of those associates need to feel like they've got somebody that they can come to. Like, for instance, if you ever work with me, RJ can attest to it. That says, well, I'm going to dance and sing off key and uncoordinated. That's my thing. I'm going to do it. I'm going to laugh. We're going to have a good time, but we got to do work. You have some associates that approach is not going to work for. Why? Because they don't need the giggles and they just want to get right to work. But that's going to brighten up somebody's day. We don't need 3 Sherolls as the ASMs. But what we do need is a healthy mix. We need somebody that sometimes even you got to have somebody that you play good cop, bad cop with. Honestly, the whole idea of having different leaders is so that you can make sure that we're getting